YouTube! Hello, 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 hello. I'm finally here. Alright. Time for another stream. I decided, you know what? I don't really have any other plans, and I get the feeling once we start Banjo-Tooie and then also start Brothership, we probably won't have another window of opportunity to play a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! And while these streams don't necessarily do the best in terms of live viewership, they do pretty decently after the fact, and also, I enjoy doing them, so I might do one today. Probably just be a shorter stream. Today's going to be kind of like the slow, you know, anti-burn down, chill stream between big projects, because we just finished up Mario Party after finishing up Zelda. So we kind of breakneck longer streams for the past, like, several weeks. So today will be a nice short one. I'll go ahead and switch over to the thing over here. Hello, hello, hello. So I'm just doing a nice short one, showing off a couple decks I've built in the meantime, because I'm proud of the decks I've built and the time I take to learn them. I've really gotten into Yu-Gi-Oh! The last year, and I've really been enjoying it a lot, so for those of you who don't enjoy the content, I appreciate you allowing me a day to do them, and for those of you who do enjoy the content, welcome to the stream. And for those of you watching after the fact, thanks for checking it out and enjoying the gameplay of a couple decks. We have a couple fun ones for today that I'm pretty excited to show off, so let's get right to it. I'm going to do the harder one first. I know I've kind of listed Salamangreat and Ritual Beast in like that order, but I probably should have done the other way around, because I'm going to do Ritual Beast first, mostly because this deck is a headache, and this deck's a bit of a headache, and I get the feeling after a couple hours of streaming the other deck, I will not have the brain power to do this one, because this one requires a lot of brain power. So this is a somewhat standard list. There's some that use Book of Eclipse instead of Imperm. I like hand traps, so I'm running Imperm, but I should experiment with Book of Eclipse when I have some more SR dust to use. So that will be something I might do at some point. I've been trying Exciton Knight over Underworld Goddess or a second Ray. This guy, I don't know, Ray Atari. I don't know how. Ray Atari. That is a mouthful. I've never tried to say that loud before. Running 40-1 because I could cut an inheritance, and it is a consideration. But like, I kind of like the 3 inheritance because the more you can search for Elder plus one of these two, the better, because that's such a better and less interruptible start than otherwise. It lets you play through so many more hand traps having that sort of start. And playing through hand traps is very important in this meta, because we now have a Tenpai meta compared to the last time I streamed this, which is kind of why I didn't stream it for a while, because Master was very annoying last season with Tenpai. This deck does perform decently on it. Again, I'll explain the actual combo. I'm saying a lot of stuff for just up front of like the choices. Running 41 because I wanted to throw a Ghost Ogre Snow Rabbit as just a potential extra emergency teleport target, and also because I think it's really good in this meta anyway. So I could cut Inheritance, but the thing about, I don't like doing, sometimes I don't like 3 searchers because when you have 2 of them it's really annoying. It's actually pretty good for this one though, because you want the discard. So a second Inheritance is just not a bad discard sometimes if you don't have a better targeted discard. So I think it's fine to run 3 of these. I can see the argument for running 2, just to open up a slot for everything else. As much anti-maxi as possible, because this deck gets hurt by it. This deck gets hurt by Droll. This deck gets hurt by Nibiru. But luckily, thanks to Tenpai, those 2 are kind of at an all-time low, which is nice. Another reason why this deck's pretty decent. Explaining how this deck works. Oh, we also have Shifter, by the way. It's very good. Explaining how this deck works is very complicated. The thing you want to know about this deck, the key to it, you're going to be doing a lot of fusing and defusing. And you're going to be able to play a lot with both your graveyard and your banishment zone. But the catch is you can only special summon any of your actual main deck Ritual Beast cards 1 time per turn. So you have to know which ones you special summon and which ones you haven't, and you have to try to get as many extra normal summons as possible throughout your combo to be able to play more stuff. The turns will be very long and very complicated. I think I'm okay at the deck right now. At some point, we would try to pivot into a Banshee line to get flagged to either end on Colossus or on Protoss to call fire if we know we're up against Tempai, or just call Dark if they don't play it. Basically, you can kind of determine if it's Tempai based on how many hand traps have been thrown at you. Usually, that's a good indication if you're fighting Tempai or not. If it's Tempai, your priority is to try to get Protoss call fire because that really just ruins their day. I think it'll be easier, again, like I always do, to do a round in solo to show off the deck on stream first. So the plan is I'm going to show off the deck just in a solo battle. We'll fight against like the Dark Magician deck, I guess. I haven't done the new solo mode yet, but I'm not going to do that right now. Why is this deck prohibited? Oh, maybe? I don't know. Weird. I was just kind of seeing how far off I was for a Tempai deck, because my pulls for Tempai were regrettably poor, but, you know, what can you do about that? Oh, I don't have the audio on this whole time. My bad. I forgot to turn on the audio. I'm dumb. Every time I was sitting there like, remember to turn on the audio. Remember to turn on the game audio. Remember to turn on the game audio. Remember to turn on the game audio. And I didn't remember to turn on the game audio. But luckily I remembered to turn on the game audio. Alright, we have game audio now. My apologies, chat. I goofed again because I'm so used now to streaming my setup with the Switch lately that I have not, like... you know, I'm going to purposely... I mean, this combo would work. I'd be able to do a lot with this. I'm going to just purposely reset and try to get an Elder combo because I think that's the more in-depth one. I'm going to try to get the ideal combo. There's so many different lines you can take depending on your hand. You can make a lot of hands work. I'm going to try to show off, like, the optimal... This one still would be kind of jank. I'd be able to make... Okay, so I'd be able to make this one work. I would be able to do stuff with this hand. For sure. Absolutely would be able to do stuff with this hand. Elder into Apelio, into Cannahawk, into doing stuff. This hand is... This hand would actually just not do anything. This hand is... This is an actual bad hand. I'm trying to get the optimal hand because that is the best way to show off the deck's potential. It is incredibly stubborn right now in terms of trying to show off the optimal hand. What the heck is going on here? Is this Bode Port? You know, no. We're getting all the bad hands out of the way right now. That's where, the best hand I've had so far was the first one I should have absolutely played. Okay, this is optimal hand. This is optimal hand. Okay. This is actually an incredibly good hand, but I'm mostly just going to focus on these two cards. I'll be able to do something with the extra corridor later, but I'll show off the actual like optimal combo here that I like to do. So Elder gives you extra normal summon. You normal summon Cannahawk. Cannahawk banishes a card. You banish the Lara. When Lara does like 3 different things to this deck that are all crazy good. But when Lara is banished, you can special summon a monster once per turn. You can only use each effect once per turn. It's also a discard to get an extra normal summon, which we will use later in this combo. It's also an excellent extender to play through hand traps. Also, it is destruction protection if it's in the graveyard, so you want to try to get one ending up in the graveyard, which sometimes is harder than you'd think to let one end up in the graveyard. Regardless, I'm actually not going to use its effect right now. We're going to use its effect later because when you start with Elder, you have an opportunity to chain block the Alara to make it not ashable, which is really nice. So Cannahawk does has 2 effects. 1, you return 2 banished cards to the graveyard to search. 2, you can take 2 Ritual Beast cards, I think 1 Tamer, 1 Spiritual Beast, and special summon them. So now I have special summon these once. Cannahawk is once per turn, but it is not a hard once per turn, meaning that since we have summoned a fresh copy of it, we can now do it again. With Cannahawk, you want to go for when, because you're focusing on the banishing part this time. This time we're going to banish the Rampengu, which is our other starter option. And we will now use these 2 mats to go into our link to the Alti Kumino Falcos. Its effect will let us do another normal summon, so we've added this to normal summon it again. And we'll banish the Lara. This time we actually can do our combination here, because now we can use chain 1 Lara, chain 2 Wen to now chain block the Lara's effect. This allows us to, so basically now they cannot Ashe the Lara in this case, which is arguably the best Ashe target by a pretty significant margin, I would say. So in this case, we're going to grab this because we want to have 2 4s available, and then we are also going to send this guy so that we can send a Psychic to the graveyard. We're actually going to send another copy of Lara in this case. That will become relevant later. At this point, we have 2 4s, so we will go for the flag combo here, which is how we would often get our Nemesis Corridor, but we will not in this case. So we want to search out flag. If you already have flag, you actually have a second target in the deck from your Ritual Beast, which is kind of nice. And then we will use flag to target a banished monster, which we have, to get this fusion back in the deck if we need it later. And then we can use this to either search for Corridor or Protoss. We already have Corridor, so we'll search Protoss. I'm not going to bother. I'm going to just do the Corridor combo this time, so pretend I search Corridor here. At this point, we can fusion from our graveyard with one of the newer cards that lets us do so. We want to grab the Lara and the Falco here. Or the Hawk, not the Falco. But while this is good target protection and good to help against imperms and effect veilers, in this like optimal combo, we are actually going to just use it as material because we need an extra body to make it SP Little Knight. And while SP Little Knight usually banishes the opponent's monsters, it can also banish your own. And if you banish an Infernal Flame Banshee while there is a Pyro on the field, it can special summon itself back to the field. At that point, we can go for our Link 4 boss monster with these ones. Good old, I love the animation on that. This one lets you have return a banished Ritual Piece card to your hand, and then normal summon a Ritual Beast. We have you, so that is why that was one of the targets we banished. We can now do it again. And this time we will banish our boy over there. And now we get to do a fun, my favorite part of the combo here, where we basically go through a million Canohawks. So we target 2 and bring them back. So we want to target 1 and 2 in this case. Chain Link 2 to go 1. Because you have to make sure you return one of them to the zone. They actually, would it have been better to do it the other way around? No, it doesn't matter. And we're going to be basically doing this 3 times, because we actually have the option to do this 3 times. We'll grab the trap card, which is an important part of our end board. It gives us good destruction. I can just do this for the sake of having another card in the banish zone. In this case, I'm going to banish this in particular for reasons that you'll see in a little bit. It's a target for Corridor. We will then do this a second time, where we will go 1, 2. Actually, I should probably have kept the other one. So I know I said you can only special summon them once per turn, but if you special summon 2 of them at the same time, that still counts as once per turn. You just did them simultaneously, so the lock was not in place currently. And the unique thing about this Lara is that it is a spiritual beast tamer, so it is both a ritual beast tamer and a spiritual beast, meaning it counts for both halves of it. So you can actually, if you can get 2 Laras without special summoning them into the banish zone, you basically get a freebie. A free, not having done that. So the last things we're going to do, we're going to get another spiritual beast tamer Lara, and we're going to go into Cumino Falco one more time. And in this case, we are going to return both of the Laras to the graveyard, because we want them there for follow-up and for other stuff. We'll also get our Ritual Beast Tamer Lara here, and I will discard this to get an extra normal summon, which we actually currently have now. I can use Lara to special summon. The extra deck monsters do not have a once per turn special summon clause, so we can bring back the ultimate Cumino Falco Go into IP Masquerade with these two. Go into Nemesis' Corridor. Return this. And end on a Thunder Dragon Colossus. Alongside our face down card. So this is off. This is all off of one this is all off one Elder and one Cannon Hawk. What this represents? You have the SP Little Knight banish. You have the this can banish a Ritual Beast card and banish an opponent's monster. This could also be just chained off of the Steeds, or you can chain it off of the Ultimate Cumulo of Falcos if you want. Although we would need another Ritual Beast to be banished before we could actually do that. We have a pop 2 with Ritual with the Steeds, and we have the draw law or the adding cards block of Thunder Dragon Colossus, and we have Ivy Masquerena and Cumulo Falcos to make a 2-mat Appaloosa on the opponent's turn. So that is kind of what this deck represents. Off of just one, you know, so that is kind of that is the ultimate combo we try to go for with a deck like this, essentially. So, you know, we'll just kind of like let them do their stuff here, but we'll just, you know, stop it in a moment. And then we could be like, all right, you've had your fun. The way we could do this, actually, I think this I'm pretty sure this works, where we can target this to banish this, and then also chain IP Masquerena. Because you just have to target it, it doesn't have to be there when it resolves. So in this case, we can go into our 2-mat Appaloosa here. Which is why we don't go into the Appaloosa immediately. We leave it as a potential target for that. Plus, you know, we get to benefit from the destruction effect. We'd have a couple trap cards, that's cool. In this case, I mean, it could be like, I should probably like make sure I play around like Mirror Force or something. This is like actually kind of annoying because I don't have enough room to make the best negate, but on the opponent's turn, basically, you can essentially just do a lot of stuff already. You can get the, you can use this to get Alara already to play. I don't have a Ritual Beast in hand, do I? No. I mean, at this point, we're just kind of like, just having guys on board. So, you know. I'm sure there won't be a Mirror Force. There was a Mirror Force. In this case, I just kind of save these two. Here's the thing, though. I have Colossus' effect to banish a Thunder monster. And I have Lara's effect to protect my Ritual Beast monsters. So actually, that Mirror Force does not stop me from getting lethal. This ends up being a surprisingly resilient board that actually is kind of hard to take down. Now, of course, you have to get there, and because it's such a complicated deck, if you get disrupted, you really have to learn how to ad-lib on the fly with a deck that is very hard to ad-lib. It's one of the hardest decks in Yu-Gi-Oh! I definitely agree with that statement. I've been playing some Math Deck too, because it's really fun to play in this current Tenpai meta. Because if you can get... Math Deck is good at playing through a bunch of hand traps, and also that aren't named Maxi or Shifter. And it's also really good at stopping a Tenpai board because it's fairly resilient, has layered interaction. Okay, we're up against Tenpai. If they make you, if they win the coin flip and they make you go first, assume it's Tenpai. Our goal is to try to get Protoss, Call Fire. Easier said than done because they probably, okay, well, it doesn't really work when you draw nothing at all. Alright. I don't even think it's worth playing the Elder down because I want to keep it for follow-up, potentially. We're just have to hope 2 imperms and a max C is enough to stop them from doing everything. It probably won't be, because it's Tenpai. Drawing a dead hand against Tenpai is kind of an auto loss, unfortunately. Unless they don't have a starter. It's actually very possible they might not have anything. Okay, well. Maybe they don't have follow-up and this imperm will win the game. It's very possible. It is possible. Okay. So that probably represents an imperm. If I draw anything at all, I can do stuff. Elder's a great thing if you have a second guy. Alright, we're gonna have to play the hope they don't have Ash, or the hope they don't have Ash Blossom hand, which they probably will. But maybe we can do something with this. It's not impossible. Okay, they have something to do with this. We just drew a hand that really did not have much it could do. Just play this to try and stop whatever they're doing here. It's probably a loss. Unfortunately, if you brick, you brick. That's just Yu-Gi-Oh! I have a tendency to... It's almost definitely over here, unfortunately. We will max Seed and Pray. If I draw like an Ash, maybe... I don't want this deck so bad, but they made this deck so expensive. I mean, I don't want this deck that bad. I just want to have it because it's a good option to have. Unfortunately, one imperm is not going to stop them. Yeah, let's just move to next game. One imperm is not going to stop Tenpai full force. You have to establish a board in some way to do that, which I failed to do. Good start, good start, good start. We're immediately just dying to, you know, a brick hand. But, you know, it is what it is. I don't really care if I win or lose today. It's early in the season. I'm not really, like, trying to gung-ho grind yet. I'll do that later. So it's a good time to stream as well, because it's just like, alright, well, we can just kind of do what we want to do. Okay, this hand, I can go into the optimal hand, and even if I fail to do so, I can still make plays, so that's pretty good. Now the question is, do I discard... What do I actually, the question is, what do I actually do here? I have options to grab with the inheritance here. I could grab the... Let's see if they negate it. I'd actually be kind of perfectly fine if they use an Ash here. Okay. A couple options. We can... We either get rid of an Imperm to have more of a combo to go off on, which is not a terrible idea. We just grab the Elder to just do Elder things and go off and ditch the Lara and just try to do the combo without Lara, which is totally fine. We should make a decision. I think we just go for the... I think we just don't bother with the Lara, honestly. Let's keep the two Imperms for stuff we can do later. And just go for the optimal combo, basically. Another Ritual Beast in the graveyard is not a bad thing by any means. That, however, is a bad thing by many means. Just give them 2 draws for Baguska. I think I'm okay with that. Baguska 2 Imperm is, like, okay. We'll just grab Petalfin for more follow-up as well. To have a Lara Engrave. And then we will just Baguska pass. We don't want to play too much into Maxi. I think 2 draws just to have an annoying Floodgate is not a terrible trade-off. It forces them to do something about it. That's why we play Baguska. Like, we don't like that happened, but we don't mind it either. If it's Tenpai, they'll probably be able to break through this. They'll just Harpy Feather Duster and kill. But what can you do? It is a Maxi after all. It's gonna be one of those days, I can already tell. Oh boy. I love this deck. I do think it's a very good deck. It is a very hard to pilot deck. And if you're just kind of getting unlucky draws, it's very interesting. Baguska with 2 Imperms, though, if they don't have easy answers to it, can really screw up a plan. They need... Like, if it's just a Tenpai that has a bunch of hand traps that aren't Imperm, there's really not much they can do about it. And we actually have follow-up for next turn. Yeah, like, already... Yeah, like, that's not gonna work. It's Baguska. Isn't that just basically past turn then? Because... you're supposed to do that in battle phase, but even then, it's not gonna help you. Alright, we have to play around a metric ton of hand traps, but we're gonna have options to play around that metric ton of hand traps, so... I mean, cool. Alright, so that's probably 1 Imperm, which I don't know why they didn't use it on me. Or a Forbidden Droplet, which is also I don't know why they didn't do it on me. We do want to make sure we remove the Fadra. However, this is kind of nice. I should have done the other one, thinking about it. Okay, so let's immediately start off with the easy start here. You know what? That doesn't matter. I don't need an attack position. Because I'll just move this to attack right now, and I can still activate this. There's actually a really interesting play I could do here thinking about it, which is kind of funny. Okay, we're going to banish the Apelio here. Oh wait, I don't know why I special summoned the Canahawk. It doesn't matter. Kind of a mistake, but I can make it work. Okay, we will just do, you know, the usual combo here. So we're going to banish you, or send you back, and we'll go with these two to start with. We're gonna add the when. Oh. Why did I not? I don't know why they didn't go off. Whatever. We'll just go 2 Laras then. I must have just clicked through it by accident for whatever reason. That's kind of on me. It doesn't matter. I can make it work still. Yeah, we banish one of these. We grab that back. Yeah. Okay, we banish you. I'm actually like completely misplaying this. That one misclick definitely threw everything off really hard there. That's actually kind of really bad. I don't know if I can go into that other line right now. I can. I actually absolutely can. I absolutely can. We don't need Baguska. We'll just go immediately into... Like, there's no reason to keep the Baguska around. We grab... Yeah, we do this, for sure. We banish the Pengu. We grab... Oh, actually, I should have not kept banished the Pengu, actually. Huh. I'm really throwing this, huh? Man, I'm like playing so sloppy right now. Holy crap. I can definitely make it work, though. I can definitely make it work. Oh, that's fine. Worth the stuff in the graveyard. I am like playing so poorly. Oh my god, I am embarrassed. Are they really allowing this? Okay. I have the stream pressure right now, and it's making me play like an idiot. This is the truth. So, if they have Protoss here, I'm kinda sad. Or if they have Imperm. I probably just... Do I just not go for the kill this turn? We make it work regardless, so... Okay, yeah. If they didn't have a way to stop the Protoss, we'd win anyway. That was sloppy. There was way better ways to play that. I'm kinda like... feeling the that was actually an incredibly sloppy way to play it. I got super... This is the kind of deck where if you get thrown off the rhythm and you just start making dumb plays. Because you have to keep track of... Like, the play would have been to not banish the Pengu and to get the Lara back, to get the Pengu back off the normal summon of the Lara, to then be able to go into Falco, to be able to go into... yeah, the This guy. Canahawk, there we go. Ooh, I mean, yeah, we do this anyway, but... Okay, it didn't matter when I did it. Alright, they do their full combo. I... don't know how well this goes against, Voiceless Voice is an interesting matchup if they go first, especially. If I get a Lara, we're kind of good. The problem right now is they're just gonna... I need a play here, which I might not have here. Huh? 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 I'm incredibly confused what they're doing here, to be honest. That is not the way to play Voiceless Voice. Okay, I mean, we take this. We absolutely take this. That was absolutely fumbled on their part. I'm not the only one fumbling too. Let's go. We're just gonna go for the... I think in this case I just go for the Lara. Is the safest bet here? Or we just go Elder and we do the usual. If this is... No, there shouldn't be anything crazy here. I think we just go for the Elder. We discard the... Yeah, I think we're okay with doing it like this. We just go for the usual plays. So I have to keep in mind they have this, which could be really annoying. They also have that, which could be really annoying. Okay. Summon limit. The heck? Okay. I hate to see that. Well, shoot. That really hurts. We'll just have this as an option for later to remove that potentially. Let's just immediately banish the Saphira. Let's not even entertain the possibility of doing that. Alright, Floodgates, yay! I love Floodgates, oh boy. Do I have a win con from here? I don't know if I do. That's really annoying. Summon limit's really, really dumb. Alright. Hey, can we just ban the Floodgates, please? Really? You know what? Do I even want to play through this? This is a deck that requires multiple summons to start anything, which is really bad for... And they have a negate. Yeah, I don't see the win con here. Alright, whatever. Summon limit's like the one trap card that I don't really have a play around, unfortunately. Alright, It is what it is. I think we just go next there because with them having an Omni Negate Destroy, me only having 2 summons, I don't know if I have a card in my deck that can stop that. So, alright, this is an interesting one. I can still definitely do things. Alright, well, can we just have one game? We have one game where I don't have to deal with bullshit. The answer is no. We have a 2-card Steeds, though. And we have Shifter that will just pop on their start of their turn. It wouldn't have mattered if I did Shifter at the start of my turn because they would have just chained Maxi to it. So hopefully it's a deck that gets hurt by Shifter. Or it's a trap deck? I mean, that still might get hurt by Shifter. I don't really care about if I'm Shifted. Sometimes the combos are actually better if I am. Okay. This is kind of interesting, actually. Okay. Okay. So, let's play the game of how many... Let's play the game of what do I do against a Labyrinth deck in this position without being able to summon fusion monsters. There actually are plays I can do here. So no fusion monsters. I do have all these though. So the problem is there's 2 more trap cards, and those can mess me up. I can use this to return stuff to the hand. Okay. We can try to go for the line here. Let's at least Petalfin to return a trap to hand to give him one less resource to work with. Man, I have not seen Floodgates like for a long time, and now it's just only Floodgates. It's just oops, all Floodgates suddenly. Can't be destroyed by card effects. I might still be able to do something here. Like, I am surprisingly... If as long as they can't negate this, I'm surprisingly able to do stuff here. If they destroy this, I'm done, but... If they activate this card, I can kill the Labyrinth, though. Because I do have my 1-card Steeds Pop still. Oh, I can't actually go into Protoss, actually, thinking about it. This is interesting. This is a really interesting situation. Oh, I can't go into Protoss. Ooh. This is an interesting series of plays. Oh wait, does it not work like that? Wait, how can you... Oh, you chained off my steeds. Right! It's a trap. It's a trap. Oh, man, I thought I had a play, and I don't actually have a play. That's unfortunate. Well, I can get rid of the Big Welcome Labyrinth at least, but... We know for a fact they're not out of trap cards either. Alright, this is... not a great situation. It's not impossible to come back from here, though. We absolutely still have plays. If we draw a decent card, we actually can come back from here. How many traps is it? If it's just the one and they can't activate it easily, we might be able to break their combo here. E-Telly's pretty good. E-Telly is pretty good. Too dark in the grave. We'll have a fire. We can get one more. Okay. We're not out of the woods. Things aren't great, but things aren't terrible. Is the play here Protoss or the play here Corridor? Corridor gets us into Colossus, which doesn't really help us necessarily. Protoss, I'm gonna need... I have ways to do it, though. There are ways I can make this work. We're definitely grabbing you. Then we just go into IP, I think. I wish I had a normal summon, but... we go 1, 2, 3. I should have... I had no way to do that, though. Is there anything I can do here that helps me? I don't think so. The problem is I'm just a little short still of being able to do anything cool. Damn. Sup, Goat? Hello. Welcome to a stream. The problem is I can't activate this while IP's in the field. Banish Pengu, but I don't really have a play from here is the problem. As long as this trap is up, I can't stop them. And I don't have anything I can do. Ugh. It's really just not a good situation here. I should have been. Ah, man, I did have a play, and I think I bungled it. I think I'm just short of being able to do anything here. Because I can't target. This targets, right? Yes. They have Black Goat Laugh. Oh no, they don't have Black Goat Laughs. Maybe? I think the play I have to do then. I think we just forget the Protoss. If this card does something, I'm done. Oh, wait. Oh. There is a play I can do. This is interesting. Did we find the path to actually get through this? I can just attack over the labyrinth now. Okay, but you don't have a way to kill either of my guys. Ah, but you'll Protoss on me. I think we still get rid of this, and we just have to banish it and meet the other one immediately. Then they have a whole welcome labyrinth to do annoying stuff. Because unfortunately, we have to immediately banish the Protoss, so they're just going to call wind and ruin my day, so... Oh, wait. They can't use its effects. Okay, well that was a goof on my part. I mean, honestly, just doing that, whatever. I forgot that. Okay, I'm misplaying today. Usually I'm so good on stream and I'm just feeling this is a hard deck to play on stream. I really kind of made myself, in a really bad spot over this. Yeah, now they're gonna be able to do... Because I can't banish the labyrinth because they're just gonna... Yeah, and then they're gonna do... Yeah, okay. I bungled. I absolutely mistook the fact that I didn't realize I'm so used to Ice Dragon Prison being removal that I forgot it negates effects. There was nothing they can do with the Protoss in the first place. Reading! Guys, we're struggling today, guys. We're struggling. Alright, I think this is a hand that we just go for the standard play and just pray that we can make it work. Actually, oh, do I? I think I do just go for... I think this is a Pengu. Or this is just a we die again. Okay. Can I can't have a play this game where I don't just immediately get stomped on, apparently. T-set. 2000 defense can hold a little bit. Man. I rarely get Ghost Ogre on Inheritance, but man, people are just countering. That's such a risky thing, too, because, like, if I have a hand that's good already, I just happen to be getting hit on those the one times I actually need those to resolve. But man, if I had any of my other, if I had anything else, I could have made plays with that. Ah, I'm drawing poorly today. I'm playing poorly today. All right. No more complaints. No more complaints. Positive energy, guys. They're just gonna, you know, hurt my feelings. We are going to imperm the Pydra. It's the best imperm target. We save Ash Blossom for Sangan Kaiman. If they have Chandra in hand, I'll just cry. It's kind of a guessing game right now. Do they have Chandra or do they have Sangan Kaiman? Aha! Fool! And now we pray that we draw anything that's good, because if we don't, we probably just immediately lose the game. If we draw a Lara, it's very good for us. If we draw... We just need to draw literally any Ritual Beast monster in the deck, pretty much. And of course we don't! That is actually painful. It's okay. Maybe they have no other follow-up. Maybe they will hit no other follow-up. If they hit any of their Tempai, we just... Yeah. Oh, wait, actually. This is a case we actually can do something with. No. We have one more turn to do it! Come on. Can I just have a hand? So if you're wondering about Penalties of the deck, you want to have one extra Ritual Beast in case you have one of the one-offs in your hand that you need to combo with. You want extra Ritual Beast just for a little bit of flexibility. If you have like a Felios in your hand, you want one extra body. Two is kind of excessive. So that's probably an Imperm. That's fine. I can play around an Imperm. Oh my god. I'm getting so freaking robbed here. This is annoying. Okay, maybe they won't draw a thing this turn. Maybe again, they will not draw one of their like 20 starters and we'll die. We'll be perfectly fine. They just drew another hand trap and they don't have another starter. No Chandra, no Kaiman. Well, they definitely don't have Chandra or Kaiman unless they just drew it. That doesn't do anything? Question mark? It's a 3 and a 3. Okay. Oh. Oh, and the play is they go into Promethean. Okay, well, we have to draw into something good here because they're going to go into Promethean Princess into their full combo in a sec, so I don't really know what I can draw to stop this, but certainly not man. Oh, I hate it when, like, you have, like, literally, like, 10 cards that would do something. Oh, they might not be running Promethean Princess. It's not always... Ooh. Okay. Oh, my God. This is genuinely frustrating. I guess I can do that, though. Let's return one of the traps to hand. Or we would just return this to hand so that they don't get the fire monster. Alright, wait. Am I able to cook here? That could be really good here. Their last card needs to be a negator. I can actually Protoss this. I have the means to Protoss here. I could also just... Wait a minute. Thunder Dragon is kind of nice here. Oh wait, I can't special summon this though. Yeah, I have no way to special... Yeah, it's Protoss then. So banish, because then they're gonna. Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's no reason not to. No, I do want this banished. Banish, banish, banish. Call fire. I was really hoping I could just not let the Hita Search come off. If I had one banished monster, I could really make things work out so nicely, but... Now, the good news is... they can't special summon, so... if I can get consecutive... if I can get any starter going on here, literally any starter going on here, we can make plays. I just need something. Please. That does not do it. Which means we probably lose to all of the bullshit. That is frustrating. That we can't make it from here because we have not drawn a single card. Because we have no way to call fire right now, and without a way to call fire... they will go off on the next turn, get their full combo, and kill me from there. Is there a way... Nah, they 100% kill from there. I can't stop the combo. Know what they have in hand, and knowing what I have in hand, there's nothing I can do. So Tenpai absolutely can kill through there. They would be able to make a 6,000 attack guy who can attack 3 times and just kill me. Oh, I'm gonna lose a rank. I'm just getting such bad hands. Oh my god. I had like 4 draws there, and if any of those draws were good cards, I would have won the game on the spot. And now I get an amazing hand when I'm going second and have no hand, and I have no hand traps, so they're gonna just get their full combo off. Ah, man. It's really frustrating. So far, this could be a U-Bell hand, though, that doesn't have access to U-Bell. If that is the case, I can... If they have a Spirit U-Bell in hand, they can full come. Or it's a Sprite deck. Oh, and they're gonna go blue, and then... No, that doesn't work. Oh, and then they go... Okay, yeah. How good is this against Sprite? This is a hand that can play through a lot of stuff. I have 3 normal summons and removal immediately. Like, this is absolutely a hand that can potentially play through a Sprite combo, depending on how much there is on it. Alright, let's not lose hope. We might not lose a rank on stream. It'd be embarrassing. These have been, like, extremely bad hands, all things considered, though. So... I haven't seen the Tri-Brigade version of this deck. It's interesting. It's also a little scary because that means I really don't know how to play around it. Like, they're gonna banish these two... Or, I mean, these two to summon out one of those. I wonder what the ceiling of their board is gonna be here and how much I can play around it. I actually don't really know the Tri-Brigade cards too well, so... It's an interesting deck. I like the Sprite cards, so maybe I should look into getting this sometime. Don't know how expensive this Tri-Brigade... I wonder how expensive Sprite Tri-Brigade is. You know what? I'm gonna look that up in the meantime while I... How far off would I be from getting this? Is there like URs that I don't have that are tri-related? Not really. Outside of the Ancient Warrior's Oath, which I don't know how necessary that is, actually. Seems pretty necessary for some reason. So that's like the only UR I'd be missing from this deck. Huh. That like is a necessity to play. I think I'd rather just play regular Sprite, though. Alright, what do they have? Spell negate, monster negate. SP Little Knight. I don't really know what their plan is for here. Oh, Sprite Elf summon trigger this immediately. Okay. Huh. Interesting, though. This might be a breakable board. I don't know if the Ash Blossom helps or not. It might. Okay. I mean, no reason not to try. We just start Elder Pelifin probably, or Elder. We'd probably start Elder Apelio to start with here, or we start Lara. They'll just negate it, but that's fine if they do. Is it though? I think we just start Elder. I think we start Elder Pelifin. We make them potentially overcommit materials. Okay, well, good thing we have Ash. Oh, but they'll probably need to get the Ash. But if they need to get the Ash, it's kind of okay. I can still make plays without overcommitting too much to break this board. Because now we do this. We return probably just the elf to hand. Force them to activate the elf now. We will special summon at least one more card here. Okay, I mean, that's fine. The Maxi resolving's very rough. If it wasn't for that, I'd feel kind of okay here. I don't feel terrible right now, though. In this case, I think we just grab the wind. Or maybe we just grab the Rampangu. Kinda like the Rampangu here. This is interesting, because I have to minimize the amount of things I'm special summoning here. I do want to get a window in the graveyard, I think, here. The question is, how much do I commit? If I can blow up all the fire or all the dark, it's not bad. They only have the SP Little Knight and this, and then potential hand traps to play through here. If I get off a Protoss, is that enough despite them getting a bunch of draws? That is going to be the interesting question here. There's also just the world where I go... I mean, there's also just the world where I go Exciton Knight now. Although, if I was going to do that, I should have done that way earlier. So it's a little too late to commit to Exciton Knight. If I just banish, I can kill... Not much, actually, because these two are kind of useless. I'd need to probably... Cumulo... I can kill 4 things, then. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is hard. Is there a world where I just go Baguska here after I attack a few things? No, that wouldn't really work. Man, this is a tough... I should have probably Exciton Knighted this. Let's just give him a couple more draws and hope it's good enough. Alright, get rid of... I mean, this is a lot of damage coming in right now. Alright, battle phase then? We just kill a bunch of stuff. Definitely kill you. Definitely kill you. And then we just, what, maybe just end with Baguska? Oh, I still have 2 attacks. Oh no, that's just activating. I'd get an extra attack if I did that. It's not bad. Let's just attack you. I'd be able to attack with the window then. I kind of like that. Oh, I was 200 off only. Yeah, someone's defense. Let's see if that's enough to work with. It's only Baguska and they have a lot of cards, but... Oh, if I could have pushed a little more damage maybe, somehow. I didn't know that's an effect that happens. Okay. I might have been able to push for lethal actually, huh? Damn. I maybe had plays here. Baguska's probably not enough to work. I probably got, man, I was only 200 off lethal. Was there a play I could have done to get a little bit of extra? There probably was, yeah. There absolutely was ways to do this better. Well, the good news is you can't activate that effect. The bad news is, oh, he can just do that. Alright, it's probably over. I'm gonna be right back while they play it out. 1 sec. Realize it's gonna proc the thing, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, that's fine. We'll just hold the off button. There's anything I can do about it. Once again, ruined by Maxi. I really hope they ban that card someday. It's really... Maxi, when they've already established it. Yeah, here we go. Oh, actually, you know, this might not work the way they think it's gonna work. Oh, wait. They have a red already. As long as they get one more card out, it's kind of over. Yeah, okay. It's over. I almost came back from an established board. Oh, right. That was for the... Oh, fudge. I should have... There was absolutely a way to make that one work. Just really not having any luck today. I kind of want to just do it, but... The problem is there's never a way to tell if that's the only card they have in their hand that's relevant. I don't want to deal with Centurion. Maybe this'll be... Maybe they'll have no more extenders in their hand. Haha, they won't. They're gonna have plenty. Yep, of course they do. Of course. This hand is doable. Wind is never great to have in hand, though. That's one of the worst cards to have in hand without any sort of extender. I hate Centurion. It's such an annoying deck. Can't hit the impermanent. So useless! To play through 2 negates. This is not a can that can play through 2 negates. It would have been if... Man. I'm starting to get really frustrated because, like, we're just really getting bad luck in this case. Let's just at least prevent them from getting further stuff. Oh my god, they have everything. Maybe we'll switch to the other deck. This one's just been going extremely poorly today. Am I gonna be able to play through 2 negates? I don't think so. That's really annoying. Because I really only have 2 points of interaction at this point. If they foolishly don't do one of them, then sure, but... Yep, and now they're gonna go into the other thing. Yep. If this is negated, it's kind of over. Alright. Oh my god. I'm gonna get demoted all the way back down to Diamond 5 today, and it's gonna be an embarrassment. My god. I'm kind of getting a little tilted with how annoyingly I am a little tilted. It's just one of those. Sometimes in Yu-Gi-Oh, you just get a string of really bad moments. This hand I can make work. It's not the best hand. I don't like the Rempengu start so much. I don't like having Winda in my opener. It's really annoying to have it. I can make it work, but it is more vulnerable to hand traps than I would like it to be. But I can make it work. I can make it work. So banish you. In this case, because I have nah, we can just do it like this. We'll just use the E-Telly. If they Ash this, I can still kind of do stuff. Can I have a single game where I don't get freaking max seed? Oh my god. This is getting really annoying. This is actually getting incredibly frustrating. I'm actually kind of a bit tilted right now. This is very unlucky. It's really not like a good follow-up from here, unfortunately. I should not have gotten this one out. I'm not going to get the extra drop. We're just going to get a Steeds and hope it's enough. I should have done the other one, because if they imperm this, I'm going to be really annoyed. I'm playing poorly because I'm tilting. Okay. I'm not going to bother doing the other part of it because I don't want more things. We're just going to get the Steeds and be happy about it. Let's get the extra thing, actually. It's one more draw for them, but two more Steeds targets for me. I'm not gonna get the extra draw off that though. Like, we have some amount of interaction. If we can survive this turn. I mean, you can't... Yeah, go ahead and imperm this. I don't care. Nice imperm. So yeah, this can only be target. This is the only target, so... Okay. 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 This is interesting. I don't know. I don't necessarily know how... Like, this is not impossible right now. I still can blow up this entire board. If he goes battle... Actually, it doesn't really work if he goes battle. It maybe works. Hang on. How do I do this here? We do that. Because if I steeds, I blow up 2 things. It's the fact that he can chain this is the problem. Let's at least let him start his turn here. I'm kind of okay with letting him banish that face down. Sure. Because I have... There's definitely plays I can make here. I don't know if I can get through this, but it's not as far off as they think. Because now I get the effect of this. If this gets Ash, I'm gonna cry. Okay. I don't think it matters here. I don't think Apelio is going to have the ability to do anything, so we'll just... There's like a world where this is still doable. Because I still have the Ghost Ogre hidden in the little secret here. Because now we definitely want to do this. And we want to get Lara back, because he can't kill either of them. So this kinda... This might be doable. This might be doable. Because I can stop the Synchro Summons. Now I can destroy everything but that guy. I guess the question is, does he have a second Fadra in the deck? But if he does, that means he can't Synchro Summon. Why would you do that? Because he's already played a Kaiman. He can't play another Kaiman. If I destroy all 3 of these, or just, honestly... Just these three. Like, if I just destroy, he's not going to be able to do anything else. Or even destroy. Because then he's not gonna... Oh, and this also gets destroyed then. So we do 1, 2, 3, and this should wipe the board. He's a genius. I don't know why he used the other effect, because I guess actually technically I could have targeted afterwards, that's why. So he had to there. Oh hey, anti-maxi. Wait a minute. Are we actually in there? Hold up. Sweet. So let's just immediately go. Yeah, cool. You know what? I was tilted before. After that game, I'm no longer tilted. I think I have slightly redeemed myself now. I think I have slightly redeemed myself about this game. I think I have slightly redeemed my I think I've slightly redeemed myself now with this deck. That was a very tricky navigation, and granted, they absolutely misplayed that. Okay, well, time to play the game of get max seed again, buddy. I have nothing to stop the plays, but I also have the alternate combo, so as long as we don't get max seed, things are fine. If we do get max seed, I kind of cry a little bit inside. But as long as we don't get max seed, I kind of don't care. You'd think that they would have max seed by now, because I'm going to, you know, start doing stuff. I guess they could wait till I actually do an effect that special summons. So we do the combo I showed at the very start, and we see if they have plays or not. They have something. What's the play? Okay. I'm always fine with them doing that, because now I can just do it again. Just do it again. Forehead. Or I just go into the Lara now, because I know they can't negate it. Yes, I do that. I think in this case I grab the Winda? Yes. And now I think we just do this a second time. We do these two. Because now we have two of these, so I can just get them out now. In this case, I think I grab I grab Lara here, yeah. The other Lara. What do they have in hand? I don't like that. I don't like the implications of that there. That implies bad things for me. I'm scared of Nib now. In this case, I'm going to banish this one so that we can target the Pelio to the graveyard this time. I'm going to go into this. Man, what do they have in hand? I don't like it! Stop it! I don't like it! Stop it! I think we just go Steeds. This was special, yes. So I actually can't... Because this has to be... Yeah, so I would not be able to get both back, so that's not actually the play then. I think we just go into the usual in this case then. The question is, do I respect Nibiru enough to just go into Appaloosa instead at some point? I don't know that yet. I think both of these have been special. I do still have the emergency teleport as an option as well. Okay, I actually have to start playing faster. The time is actually kind of an issue here. I'm not going to go for... I don't know if it's Tenpai yet, so I'm just going to go for the Colossus line here instead. I am going to commit to this already. Yeah, the usual. The usual. Go into you. Go into you. We'll banish the Lara. We're gonna E-Telly the Wen. We're gonna search the Steeds. We'll bring back these two. Oh, I have like several searches I can do here. Boink, boink. Search Steeds. Banish you. Search for, we're gonna grab, I think we just IP. Yeah, we just IP. Yeah. really don't like the fact that there's a play to be made here. I'm really debating just going into... Am I gonna get nibbed? I'm not gonna get nibbed. Okay, I was like very scared I was gonna get nibbed. The only thing I hate about this deck is you really just run super low on time for actually playing the opponent's turn, so you really have to like kind of really not think. But we have a very strong board. I should have probably just immediately done this. I'm just gonna immediately get this in play. Let's just summon you. If he TTTs, I'm gonna be very upset at myself, but... I think we probably should just get this out of the way. I lose on the value of the steeds, but right now against this deck, I feel like I just want to get a 3-mat Apo right now. It also puts a... Oh, I had Thunderhawk in there, but it puts another Thunderhawk in so that I can have more Colossus defense. So if he goes to battle, I just steeds. Yeah, no. I know better than to allow that. Alright, you can't draw cards. Yeah, it's kind of what I thought. Ooh. So I can't chain, yeah. What does he have that can make me scared here? Okay. Okay. Alright, he has a card that I don't think does anything currently. Like, yeah, there's nothing there. Alright, hey, we're making progress, chat. We're getting back up there. Let's do one more game of this, and then it's past 10 o'clock. I think I'll switch over to the Salamangreat after this. And we'll do like that for like an hour and a half, because I think I'm getting a little burnt out on this deck. But yeah, so the plan for this week, by the way, we have, okay, I can kind of make this work. I should have just shifted immediately. I think in the end phase... No, because I can max the on my turn. Um... Let's just shift her now, see what happens. How much should I try to play around this? Trying bow shifter kind of sucks, by the way. Alright, another max C game, but... we'll probably just keep it somewhat calm here. Maybe. Actually, I don't know if I will, to be honest. Like, there's really not a reason to not go off, though. Okay, I would need to... let's just banish you. Oh, maybe this is not a good idea. I think we keep this calm, actually, thinking about it. What the heck is this? Okay. Okay. Man, I'm always like unsure what to do when it comes to... like, how much do I try to play through versus how much do I think we try to play through. Are all the horses Earth, or are they different attributes? I think they're different attributes, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. Am I supposed to care about this then? I'm just gonna go battle. I can just go Baguska here. I don't see a reason to, though. Like, he's still under shifter. Like, don't I just win here? Don't I just win here? Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, let's actually do one more of this just because I can get back to Diamond 3 if I win this, and we'll put the pressure on us for the new deck to do it. Let's see if we can get this win. If I don't get this win, I'm going to move on either way. But let's just see if we can get the win to get back to Diamond 3. Because that way I can say, hey, look, I've proven, even though I had a string of bad luck, I've proven that I can climb with this. Okay, well, maybe, hey, make me go first. Give me hand traps, please. I have to really rethink the Salamangreat deck now, because there's a lot less Tempai this season than I expected there to be, which makes the build I have for the Salamangreat deck significantly... I just have Max C to help me out. Okay, well, hopefully Max C resolves. This is a very awkward hand otherwise. It is a playable hand. 100%, like, Candlehawk by itself is a one-card combo. Okay, this is definitely a deck. Does it resolve? No, because of course it doesn't, because that's the kind of day we're having. Alright, well, I have no interaction. They get to do full combo, so hooray. It's not all doom and gloom, though. We have definite plays. Oh, is it it's actually Makanko, I guess. Makanko going first, though. I wonder how much interaction they're going to actually have here, then. What the heck was that? Snake Eye Oak. Oh, this is one of those weird 60 card piles, huh? Alright, let's see what sort of end board they end up with, because I have plays. This is going to be interesting. They're going to go through a whole lot of stuff here. I don't know how good this deck is against Makanko. Fire Dance is what? Graveyard? Yeah. Oh boy. We're here for a long turn, chat. Alright. We're gonna be here for a while. Now the good news is Protoss Call Fire by itself might just win the game. If we can get it to resolve, so it's just a question of getting enough to resolve that. God, this is gonna take a while though. I'm gonna go use the restroom while this plays out. I'll be right back. Screw it. It's gonna be a while anyway. Did they finish the turn yet? No. Okay. So they're gonna end with this effect. So 1 destroy, probably a negate or 2. I mean, honestly, do they have anything in hand that's for me to be worried about? I really don't know how Infernoble works that well, to be honest. Okay, they have a Baron. That is annoying. I mean, it's still... maybe winnable? It's looking significantly less likely of return, but... I mean, cool. So they have a spell trap effect and a couple other things. They also have 6 cards in hand, which I don't like, because they're probably just going to immediately play a Maxi and I'm going to cry. I guess they might have 2 negates now. I find Infernoble to just not be a deck that thrills me in the slightest. Four negates and a Promethean Princess. It's pretty yikes. Oh, it's actually only spell trap negates, though. It's 2 spell trap negates and a monster and non negate and a monster negate. But I don't really care. Okay, I actually do care about the spell traps. Never mind. If I can resolve the Protoss, ooh, that's good. That's very good. Alright, maybe we can make plays here. Maybe we can make plays here. If I can get the Baron to activate. I can absolutely make a play here. I think we just do this. Like, I can try. I really want to just try to get the Baron to go off. Oh, I did just empty my graveyard, though. Oh, I can't really Protoss very easily, actually, can I? Okay, maybe I can't actually do this. Because the problem is, I think they just do have too many negates here. Maybe not. What if I do this? Is this gonna bring out the Baron? No. Oh, is this gonna bring out the Princess? Yes. Do I have a play from here? Oh, and they have that too. Yucky. I don't think I can get enough attributes for the Protoss, actually. I forgot the Maxi was banished. I was kinda hoping. This deck does kinda struggle to play through an established board, but I think most decks would probably struggle to play through a board like this. I mean, let's see if this resolves. If it doesn't resolve, we're probably cooked. We're just one attribute short of the Protoss here. Yeah. Alright. It was a valiant effort. We were... Oh, they still had the Baron too. Man. It turns out when you don't have hand traps against decks, sometimes you die. Go figure. What can you do? All right, let's show off the other deck for a little bit, and then we'll just call this stream in a little bit. I think this is just... I think the Yu-Gi-Oh! Streams have kind of run their course, so if you guys are interested in more of these, please let me know. I'm down to do more of these, but if there's a lack of interest, you know, I'll find other stuff to stream. In the meantime, let's do one more deck. We're gonna do this deck for a little bit, and then we will, for like an hour maybe. I'm not gonna do it as long, but then we'll. But I finally finished the Salamangreat deck. I'd be remiss to not show it off for a little bit, so I'm gonna show it off. Now here's the question. I've been facing a lot of decks that do want to go first. I've been expecting more Tempai where this is really good because this is a really good going first card, but there is an argument now to definitely put in more hand traps instead for going second plays at this point. So based on just what we've seen today, I almost want to do... I'm going to keep this for now, but I almost want to go throw in some of the other stuff instead, because against what I've been playing today, the other version of this deck is better. But I'm going to try this for now. The Speedroid is really good because it is a special summon, no normal summon, one card combo that you can technically do full combo with. However, it, you know, it's just they're more for going first cards. If you're expecting to go second more often, it's, you know, you've less hand traps going second. So this deck can play a lot more hand traps if you don't go for this. So it's like, do you want more hand traps or do you want more going first power? Against Tempai, you want more going first power for sure. So I think I'll still keep it for now, but either way, basically, this is Salamangreat. It's another fight. I love Cyber's decks a lot. I really, really like Cyber's decks and the Malice stuff coming out in like half a year. Well, maybe not even half a year, maybe like 4 or 5 months at this point. I mean, probably closer to half a year. That stuff is going to be very... Oh yeah, definitely half a year. It's not even out in English yet. That deck, I'm going to enjoy playing so much. I can't wait for that, but I love Cyber and Lynx decks a lot. They're kind of my favorite thing. Basically, this is a one-card combo. This can do a lot by its own. I don't know if it's entirely one card. No, I think this is a one-card combo on its own, too. This is a 1-card combo. Well, kind of. No, actually, you kind of need this plus, like, something else. There's a lot of hands that could do a full combo. If your goal to end with this in the graveyard, at the very least, if not on the board, this in the graveyard, this in play with a Code of Soul in the graveyard, alongside your Omni Negate and maybe a pop, so that you have a negate, a pop, a full board wipe, and another pop. Plus, you also have the anti-destruction saving effects of Balings and the revive effect of Raging Phoenix, making for a board that is both very robust, which is necessary against Tenpai, and also sets up a significant amount of interaction at the same time. So it's actually a decent deck in this meta. It's actually a decent matchup against Tenpai. None of its power in the end board is really something they can stop with like a Forbidden Droplet necessarily, because this getting negated doesn't matter because you're just linking it off for itself. That's when the effect actually procs. This is in the graveyard, so that Forbidden Droplet doesn't affect that. This is in the graveyard, the Forbidden Droplet doesn't affect that. This is on the board, or this is just a face-down trap card, so these don't matter. So you have a lot of linking potential to go into a fairly decent board for... It's definitely not as good as Mathmech. Mathmech, I think, is one of the best decks to play against with Tenpai, because you put up a board that literally says if they cannot resolve your boss monster... I did the wrong deck. Let me go fix that. Mathmech is definitely the best deck against Tenpai that I have currently, because it literally, it can play through hand traps pretty nicely, depending on if you can get enough extension. It's not an easy thing to hand trap because it has a lot of extension power. Oh wait, this is the one I want to play. Yeah. So yeah, it has a lot of... Mathmech is really good because it has a lot of extension power. It can kind of just go into a boss monster that literally turns off their entire deck's main deck effects. So they have to do things to kill it, but you have several options. Like, you have a lot of ways to protect the king. So it's very good for that. Also, these two cards together, basically the optimal combo. We also have Roar in hand. I'll tell you what happens if we don't have Roar in hand. But I'll just show off the combo in solo really quick, as I like to do, just so you see the understanding of the deck. Lady Debug searches for an extender. I really like to just to get Code of Soul off of it, because then you already have it. You don't have to search it later in the combo. So search Code of Soul, Balinks goes into Salamangreat Sanctuary. So you have two goals for the early game of this deck. You want to get into Promethean Princess, and you want to get a Weasel in hand. Those are kind of your early goals playing Salamangreat. Luckily, if they ever ash you during the combo, you literally have Hita to get into Promethean way easier than usual, so it's also kind of robust against Ash because you just play Hita. With this line, we can go into Wicked. With other lines, you can't, because Salamangreat of Fire and Salamangreat Mirage Stalio both stop non-fire things, essentially. This is why this is in my opinion, the optimal way to go about doing this, because you're able to get a lot of stuff set up here. So here if you don't think they have Nibiru, you can dump Roar in order to get it back for free later. Since we already have Roar in hand, we can dump the other option that's usually good, either a Spinny or a Jack Jaguar. I like Jack Jaguar because it lets you recover some stuff in the graveyard at the same time. It doesn't banish itself. So Jack Jaguar is a very good one. But this Wicked is one of the many ways we want to search out the Weasel, which is, like I said, one of the primary goals. And the second one is to get to Promethean Princess, which we now can currently do. Now that we have done that, in this case we only... Oh no, we do have 3 Salamangreats in the graveyard, so it doesn't actually matter too much. You always have to be careful about Nibiru, but luckily Nibiru is not played very heavily in this current meta. If you have not gotten Code of Soul yet, you would get Code of Soul off this. Weasel's very good, because A, it's a free special summon extension. B, it has a really good graveyard effect, and C, it's a tuner, so we can play Mr. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist here, which searches a fire card. This would be Code of Soul if we hadn't already had one in the graveyard, but since we do, we will just grab an Ash Blossom, actually, because we can get this back in the hand. We can actually search Ash Blossom for our end board hand, which is kinda crazy. We go into Raging Phoenix. We don't proc Weasel yet. We've already gotten... Oh, I never activated the effective Code of Soul. Oopsie. Okay, that is annoying, but I can deal with it. I forgot to activate that. Normally you can get the free special summon off that. I'm not going to redo the turn just to show that, but I would have an extra ability to summon something. We'll pretend the Code of Soul got negated for some reason. How about that? You can chain block the Raging Phoenix with Weasel. So we go Weasel, which summons to their side, which actually is exactly what we want. Okay, we got an extender anyway, so I don't really care. In this case, we'll just add... You can add, like, the Will, you can add the Charge. I like Charge just for an option for several things. Destroy. Destroy. Nope. So we get our Princess, Promethean Princess back. We can resummon the Raging Phoenix. And in this case, I can just go... we'll go ahead and just get a Spinny on the board. Since we have the extra Spinny anyway. I'm gonna ignore the Signet Mining. And then we can go... Actually, there's no reason for me to go for the other one, to be honest. I mean, there actually is a reason, and that's because I can Jack Jaguar to put it back in the deck now, which is nice. It's hard to show off a deck when I'm already kind of tired. Either way, I can just... We'll have the extra Brotherhood. It made more sense for me to have the Raging Phoenix already in play, but it doesn't matter. So we search the Ash back. And while it doesn't look like we have much on the board, we actually have a lot on the board. We'll be able to search another... We'll be able to add Gazelle back to hand for additional follow-up. We have multiple attempts to pop eventually. Let's just make sure he doesn't, like, destroy stuff. We have a pretty hard to break board currently. We have an Ash that was searched in the combo. I'll just go ahead and just immediately do the Pyro Phoenix anyway, just because this lets us get the Charge online. Charges are really... I really like Charge a lot. It's really good for follow-up, it's really good for extension, it's technically an interaction on the opponent's turn. Oh no, not Monster Reborn. Hey look, the main phase is over. It'd be a shame if the entire board just imploded. The nice thing is you don't even have to use Sanctuary, technically, if you have Promethean already on the board. So now we can just blow everything up and... like, if this deck can get going, this deck has a pretty decent long game too, because you basically just add back the Extender. If you can keep recycling charges, you have a lot of options there. You can recycle the Raging Phoenixes. Just like, everything is... This deck can pop off in a very fun way. Also, you get, you know, a giant 5,000 attack beat stick sometimes. I've had Sanctuary do some really fun... I've had some funny plays with Sanctuary where I purposely let something die so that they kill... Like, I've had a play where, like, they try to kill off their own thing in battle to then proc something. And you can use Sanctuary. Like, this deck has a lot of interesting interaction that I really enjoy. So let's see if we can get back to Diamond 3 with this deck. We'll do a few rounds of this, and then I'll probably call it around closer to 3... we'll go like a 3 hour... We'll do like maybe an hour more. Maybe not even an hour more. I kind of want to keep this stream short. Sad we didn't go up in rank with Ritual Beast, but that deck is probably one of the hardest ones to stream with, because it's hard to both play and talk at the same time. We also got a very unlucky string of hands early on, but to be fair, I'd already climbed the Diamond 3 with that deck, that's why I've been playing this. Ooh, we got the Terratop start. No anti-Maxi, which is really annoying if that ends up becoming what they do. There's kind of nothing I can do about that, but like every deck, basically, this one kind of folds to Maxi. Yep. Yup. Yup. Okay. Kinda no reason to extend into Maxi. So I think what we do, we just normal summon. We go SP. We set one. We pass. We have our own Maxi. We have an effect failure of SP Little Knight. We have follow up. We have plays, so we don't play into Maxi. We just... Yep, I purposely set this to bait out a Harpy's Feather Duster. If it's Feather Duster, this almost certainly is Tempai, which is really, really bad for us, but, you know, whatever. We'll just search for the Fire, I think, here, to be our starter for next turn. Because this is also a starter card. It's just the worst one. Like I think I like running into it. Yeah, okay, it's this deck. Huh. This is probably a losing situation, unfortunately, but if you can't block Maxi, you kinda lose, unfortunately. That's just the nature of the beast. That said, maybe I can find plays of this. I swear if they Ash this, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Now, we have to find some way to stop ourselves from dying here is the problem. Because if you're wondering, as long as this field spells up, you can't stop their activations, which is, you know, very unfortunate. Oh, that's 2 4s. I mean, now we have an imperm, though. Why could I not? In this case... I mean, the imperm might be able to stop them from killing me. Probably not, but... that one. I disagree with these decisions you're making, buddy. Because we will absolutely imperm that now. Doesn't that just stop the combo? You need a 3 to synchro with, not a 4. Oh, he has the Kaiman. Okay, that also does it. it's probably lethal at this point. I mean, if we draw another thing to stop it, maybe. We're not drawing anything to stop it. Yeah, this deck with if you get max seed of this deck, it's kinda GG. I don't know what I could get that would stop me from dying here, unfortunately. Yeah, because he's gonna go into the... Yeah, it's over. Yeah, Tempai's really dumb. Tempai is really, really dumb if they have the field spell. Sorry, buddy. I think you're gonna have to D-rank because I'm sick of losing. Ban Max C. God, it's so annoying when you don't. When they have Max C, you just have. I've not had a day. Okay, finally, I have a time where I can actually answer a Max C here. So, like, this is a hand I could absolutely do stuff with. This is actually a hard hand for them to stop. Not today! Finally, I have the ways to stop the thing. I swear to God, if you, like, Ghost Ogre this, I'm gonna cry. No. Oh, I don't care about that. Silly guy, I don't care about that. Does this have to be Cyberse monsters? Oh, wait, maybe I do care about this. I have ways to do this still. Debug, I mean, if this gets stopped, I'm kind of sad, but... Debug, I think, okay, Debug, Gazelle... into you. Yeah, there is a way to get through the mess here, technically. It's not clean, but it is doable. It is very not clean here. They don't have a fire right now. If only they've Ash Blossomed me, it would make things a lot easier. You know, there's a world where I should have just gone to SP Little Knight there. No, I don't think so. I want to keep the extra 3 just to go into the plays here. Gazelle... How much do I think I need the extra extension of the Jack Jaguar here? It's not bad to have the extra extension here. I think we play it safe if we grab the extra extension. I don't need the charge this one. Oh, not you. So now we go Mirage Stalio. Go into Salamangreat of Fire. Activate Fire. And this is another way to get everyone's favorite Weasel. 3 monsters, so I can just go into Promethean. I can also just go into the Sunlight. Well, there's no reason to go into Sunlight Wolf, though. I should probably activate the... No, we'll save that just in case. Let's go just into Promethean. I don't think there's a Nibiru. If there is, I'll just cry. So we weren't able to get Code of Soul earlier from that, so now we can get Code of Soul from... Also, Max C Imperm isn't enough for me to immediately think this is Tempai, but it could be. Alright, this gets us our Code of Soul. Make sure you activate it, because we already used the Sanctuary once. And we can still do most of our combo here. We can still end on a very, very good board. No, not yet. Not yet. Patience. Patience. Now we do it. Alright, so... Alright, another Lady Debug for follow-up. This time we just want to get the Roar. Optional effect of Promethean Princess. Activate Raging Phoenix. I don't really have... Oh, I do have extension enough to search the... Yeah, I guess I should just go ahead and activate the ability of the Jaguar here. So we can get a Balings back in. Because we may as well get the searches, the, you know, recovery off of the Sunlight Wolf. There's really no reason not to. Like, it's just more plays for the next turn, you know? There's really no reason not to just have a Gazelle in hand, you know? Alright, set the Roar. And again, while this looks like a very mediocre board, we have a Negate, we have the Promethean Princess pop, and we have the full board wipe of this. Not to mention Effect Veiler and Max C. Alright. We're not gonna board wipe that yet. Ooh, we should definitely pop this. Definitely want that guy gone. And I'm gonna Effect Veiler the Hydra. I'm not gonna get the extra search from the Sunlight Wolf. I think it's fine to just let it die here. No. Save Balings in case they have something to explode with. Alright. Do they have follow-up? Oh, I have follow-up. Honestly, it's debatable if I should have activated that. I think it probably is the right call because I still have Balings in the grave, but like, if these are both like Regekis, but he would have done them by now. Also, I still have the Roar, yeah. So like I said, it's a board that is a deck that can play through multiple hand traps and can put up an end board that can kind of handle Tempai. Because you have, especially if you can get the charge, you have a pop for the Sangan summoning. You also can just negate it. You can search for an Ash to negate the Sangan Kaimen. You just have the, Promethean Princess to be a threat at any point. You just have a massive attack monster to be very annoying with. There's just a lot of things you can do here. Okay, it's another hand that if Maxi happens, I cry, but if it doesn't happen, they cry, so... So, we'll just go as far along into the combo as I can do. Actually, no. From here, we definitely debug first, though. This is 100% our normal summon anyway. Alright, debug, grab Gazelle. Mirage Stalio. Do they plan to negate them? Nice thing is they have to negate the... Oh, an Ash Blossom. Don't mind if I do. Yummy, yummy Ash Blossom. So I believe that means I could still activate the effect of my Wicked here, which I will do. So let's go Balinx first to get the Sanctuary. I think if this effect is negated... Alright, that's definitely going to be Tempai. So, that's fine. Yeah, this is fine. Because, yeah, I should definitely Wicked. I really wanted to just Hita, but then I don't have a way to search the other guy. So I think we do just Wicked here. Yeah, okay. Because they negate it, I can still activate the effect of it too. And I would banish you, because I'll just make another one of you. And activate you. In this case, they already... How much do I feel like I need the Jack Jaguar? It's against Tempai, so the Jack Jaguar is nice. But I kind of want the extra charge on top of it, so I'm going to play a little greedy here today. Because we already can get the Weasel in play here. And we have the extension of the Salamangreat Spinny as well. And we have the ability to Hita. So yeah, we have a lot of options here for further extension. Ooh, was this a mistake? Yes. But not really. But yes. But not really. Okay. We can do things. Alright. I'd love to search for Ash Blossom, but we need Codasol to have this combo function, so we go Codasol. And now we go into the Raging Phoenix. We don't activate Weasel yet. Raging Phoenix into... So now we actually can super chain block this, because we chain block, and we put this at the end. Weasel to put you out. Search for charge in this case. Activate Promethean Princess. Boink and boink. Oh, I need to make sure I summon the Balings at some point. I have an opportunity still to do that. Okay, let's make sure we get out the Spinny to turn to a Balings, because I need to remember to do that or I will cry. Salamangreat charge. Target 3 fire monsters. Target you. Target you. Target you. Nah, I don't care if this thing is gone. Return you to deck. Return you to deck. Special summon out the Mirage Stalio, because now, I think this works. I can go into Mr. Wolf here. Oh, it doesn't work. Well, whatever, we gave him that instead. That might come back to bite me, but I'd rather him have that over the dragon. We'll use this to just bring back the charge. And then we'll end going into... I'm gonna put this in the grave just so it can be resummoned. And we can return the wolf to deck for later. Alright. So they get a search off this, so they're guaranteed to have combo, but we have a lot of interaction, so... by all means, go ahead and... oh, they're gonna be able to get their spell immediately. Okay. That's fine, because I can literally just roar it. Alright. That is scary that they already have that much stuff, but that's fine. I thought I could return... why did that not work? Oh, it has to be XE summoned for it to work. Okay. Ooh, okay. Well, we unfortunately do have to negate that no matter what, so... yeah. This is gonna be interesting. They have a lot going for them, and I can't really Veil or anything easily right now. Until after I Pyro Phoenix. Which, to be fair, this will still be a pretty good Pyro Phoenix. Oh. I don't think I want to Promethean this, honestly. Because this is the time I'm just gonna Veil her. So I actually don't want to kill this if I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have a way ability to pop it with charge, so that is kind of my mistake there, but... Alright, Fadra... if they summon Fadra, I kind of want to be able to negate it, so... I think I do... I think we just go for this now. I think we just try to get rid of... I've kind of misplayed this because there was a lot I could have done better here, but... in this case, I'm going to bring back the Gazelle to hand here. Because they're going to get the search off of this. I don't like that, but I want the ability to interact with the rest of his other plays here. Because I can negate the Hydra and kill a Chandra when it's summoned, basically. And then still have the charge for one more hit. So I think I have enough interaction still, so I should just get rid of the interaction, his ability to interact. It was a very clumsy Pyro Phoenix, but now, like I said, I can... So wait, he searched what? Oh, he searched Hydra. Well, we negate that. No, he searched Chandra. Okay, he chose search Chandra. That's fine, because he's going to special summon the Chandra and I'm going to blow up the Chandra. And that should be at the end of his ability to do anything. So it should be GG then. Because I'll pop the Brotherhood, I'll be able to summon out the Raging Phoenix, and that puts charge online then. So I still have one interaction after this. Yeah, this deck I think matches up very well against the this deck in general. And now the charge is online. Yeah, none of that. Okay, we have to make sure we kill this before anything bad happens. So what we're going to do is... just bring this back to hand, honestly. And then just blow up this guy. And I want to make sure nothing silly happens, so... I want to just make sure we have the Promethean Princess back in graveyard to make sure we... Oh, I could summon something with it first, but... Salamangreat's fun. I really like this deck a lot. There's just something... like it just feels very good in this meta right now. Technically, he took and steal... I could like also just stolen one of the dragons off that, but... its interaction matches up very nicely against Tempai. can play through a couple hand traps, and it can also just break. This is the one card you never want to see in hand, but a call by is excellent. Because now, hey, you want to make me not play the game? No! I'm playing the game. Too bad. You can't stop me from playing the game, mister. It's incredibly rude. It's incredibly rude. Alright. Like I said, we can do a lot off of just Speedroid, Terratop, and go, so... Like, we can do a lot of extension from here. Alright. Kind of expected an Ash there. I'm perfectly fine with that. Because we'll just heat to him. That said, it is kind of annoying. In this case, I think I might have to just, I don't really want to just send the Weasel, but... Oh, wait. This is actually a fun option that works. Send this to the graveyard, go into Hita. Yes. This should work. It's a bit of an unorthodox play, but we're making an unorthodox play today. We're making some crazy plays today. You're now my Ash Blossom. Oh, I can just special summon back with Promethean Princess. I don't even have to use the charge. That's fun. That's a neat little interaction. So add Weasel. I am going to do... I am going to do the charge, though, yes. Because I want you... I'll bring back you, and I'll bring back you. So return you to deck, return you to deck. Summon. Oh, I don't have enough Salamangreats in the graveyard now. I will after I go into Raging, so, okay. Almost scary there. Almost forgot you need 2 Salamangreats to special summon this, but now I do. Okay, we can go into full combo from here. So yeah, this deck can play around Interruption very nicely. Besides Nibiru, but that isn't... Like, the hand traps that really hurt this deck are not really the ones being played currently. Which is nice. Alright, we will... Honestly, yeah, I think we just go into it this way this time. Not yet. Actually, I think I do the... that now, get the charge back, and then go into that. Yeah. Not yet. Alright. Oh. Alright, we're kind of out of stuff, but okay, cool. So I'd be able to bring back something from deck to hand. Hey, we got back to 3! I actually think I'm going to have an easier time climbing of this deck than Ritual Beast. I just really want to learn Ritual Beast. Ritual Beast is good. I really feel like I gave it a poor showing. I mean, we had some really cool plays there. I think we had a really bad showing because I just got a lot of maxi blowouts and a lot of maxi blowouts and a lot of really, really bad hands. But we had a couple times where we got some really good hands that got to do some really cool plays. So that one game where we had like 5 draws to win and missed every single one of them was excruciating. This hand is awkward. I don't have to care about it. Hooray. Speaking of Speeder Roterotop, by the way, if you're curious, I don't know if I'll ever really do a stream of this deck because I don't think this deck is good, but I might spend a UR on it just for fun. I've been kind of concocting a Gobbo deck here as well. I would just need to craft this for UR and pull 2 of these eventually from the 10x pack. If I keep going back into it, if I can pull 2 more of those, that'd be super. And then I just need to craft this, which whatever, it's 1 SR. So it's really just 1 SR, 1 UR, and I have the cool level 3 Xyz Gobbo deck, which is nice. This is an interesting variant of it I saw that seemed kind of cool. It doesn't have Tour Guide because that's a UR and I don't want to get it, but this seems like a fun deck. I don't know how good it is, but it seems kind of fun for just 1 UR cost. So this is another like pocket deck I'm going to be kind of like, who doesn't want to play Big Gabonga, you know? But I want to see how close I can get to Tempai before I commit any other things. I need to decide if I think Tempai is worth chasing any further. I really want to build it, but I still need to pull like 6 URs from that pack because I've gotten playsets of almost every other UR but the Tempai ones, which I barely pulled any of, which was very annoying. But maybe if I get some good luck, I can get the rest and then craft other things. I don't know. This hand's kind of yucky. It is a hand that can do stuff, but not well. If this gets negated, my turn's over. Yikes. Alright, well, we may have gotten a bad hand. I mean, we have a solid, you know, set of stuff here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get the Sanctuary in hand. Maybe see if I can blow out a... Yeah. Alright. We have things we can do here. Like, we might be able to concoct some sort of plan to get out of this. There's an Ashen Grave, so as long as we have a decent... Oh, this is just Labyrinth. Interesting. Yeah, 100% this is getting Veilered. Oh, he had that already in hand. I mean, I'd rather them just get to use it anyway. I can negate it. kind of want to negate it. I think I should negate it. I think I should negate it. It might be able to stop his turn, basically. Ooh. Doesn't really help here, but could have. Absolutely maxing this. Perfect. I'm perfectly okay with that outcome. We know exactly what his hand is now. Okay, it's Ariana and... Ariana, okay, Kuklak does let him play the trap. Let's you do some shenanigans, okay. Then you get big welcome, alright. And you can activate it immediately if you want to. The question is how... I know I'm not going to be able to get very far here, so I think we just play it very honest. Actually, wait, I can get farther than I thought here. Oh wait, maybe not, because now if you destroy the Terror Top, I kind of just lose. I think I'm just a tiny bit short. Any extender, I think, maybe I should have just gone... Yeah... Alright. There's way too much. They have the loop established, and I don't have a good board, so now it's over at that point. Update available? What is going on? That's never happened before. What do you mean, update available? Guys, there was an update, and it was available. Alright, let's do a few more games. I'll probably call it around 11:30. Oh, it's 11:23. I thought it was 11:13. Is there, like, Alright. Don't know what that's about, but, you know, cool, I guess. Sweet. Alright. We'll do a few more. Like I said, we'll just call it. This was supposed to be a chill, like, 3-ish hour stream. It's already been 3 hours, so... Let's make a push to Diamond 2, because it'd be cool to at least have gone up a rank today. But if I don't, I kind of was not fussed of climbing. If I wanted to climb, I'd... Boy, this hand is... very gross. Okay, I can get to SP exactly, and that's it. God, I hate it when... Let's climb! Oh wait, despite having 10,000 openers in my hand... Or in my deck, I will still somehow manage to not draw any of them. Big Sag. Yeah, unfortunately, there's really nowhere I can go with this hand. I have no further extension, so we just SP and sob. We SP and hope that Maxi and Ash can carry us to victory. Do I negate that? Alright, here's the plan. Maxi. Alright, they didn't have interaction, so if they don't stop the Maxi, then we'll just cross out Imperm. So we do the Maxi there, so that we can basically see, okay, do they have a way to stop the Maxi? No? Okay, we use the cross out for Imperm. If I don't do this, are they immediately gonna go to battle? They might. Do I like the SP Little Knight on here? I kind of do. I kind of like having to force them to play their normal summon, which I can then Ash maybe. Or they just have that. Okay. Cool. I can Ash that. Man, Snake Eyes. Haven't seen that in a while. That's cute. Alright. This hand can now do stuff, so hopefully we can do stuff from here. Now it can really do stuff. Goddamn. Okay. Definitely think we sign up mining the Speedroid Terratop here. Am I praying that that last card is an Ash Blossom then, though? We can Speedroid Terratop into... And then, okay. The safest play is that, you know what, I think this is the safer play. We have to be worried about whatever the last card in hand is. Cool. That went pretty well. Alright, let's see how much we can streak to Diamond 2. That'd be cool. You know, I do honestly feel way more comfortable with the Salamangreat deck. Ritual Beast is fun. But, oh, man, why? What is with these doo-doo hands, man? What the heck? Why do we gotta play with the doo-doo hands? That is the one problem with the speed right part is... Ooh. Alright, doing that in case they had... Alright. Well. That happened. Yucky. Yucky! Hold up, wait a minute. I mean, we can kind of do stuff here. Like, this is a hand that can technically... Okay, well, it can't anymore. But it's a hand that can punch him for 2k. Alright, we have infinite impermanence to hopefully stop anything that happens. If anything happens, if it doesn't, it's bad news bears, but if it does, we can... Oh, okay, we get another chance to use the Salamangreat effect, which is cool. Circle is a great draw. We try this again. All right. Cool, we're in there. Grab Gazelle. We're gonna make Bay. And then we're gonna make oh, is that the graveyard activates effect? No! God, that's doo-doo! I mean, we actually search our... We can get that back at least. Which we're going to do, for sure. It'll banish it. So it's not really a point. Oh, and I don't have a fire monster to bring back, though. Do I have anything of Circle I can get that would be cool? I don't think so. I think we just go aggro here. I don't think there's this thing I can get circle, because I don't have... Yeah, okay. Awkward, because yeah, Dimension Fissure hurts a lot. This deck doesn't really have a way around Floodgates with this version. Usually you can get Foxy as a way, but even then, like, Foxy wouldn't work in that case. So that is a card that significantly hurts the deck for sure. But we played around it. But we're okay. Very good hand, but not for going second, unfortunately. If they didn't brick, it's probably not... Yeah, okay. Time to play the game of how much of a board will I have to deal with. Full Snake Eye Fire King combo, but we have Called By for... We have Called By, which is nice to have. Ironically, we don't want to Call By Promethean Princess, because then we can't use our own Promethean Princess, but there will be other things if they go to the Fire King option, which they probably will. I imagine that's still how the deck is run. Pure Snake Eyes would probably be really bad right now, because they nerf the hell out of it. There's definitely a lot that can be stopped by... What the heck? Did not expect that. This might be a hand that can play through a lot of it, though. Just by virtue of having Circle and Gazelle and Weasel already, and even Will for extension, like, we have the ability to play through a lot of stuff. Depends on what he ends on. I'm trying to think of like what the interaction points will be here. Promethean Princess. Don't know if they'll be able to get into like the IP Masquerena. Like, it's probably gonna be Appaloosa and then the Fire King stuff. Which is definitely potentially painful. But potentially it could be fine. I don't know. This is never a deck I've really been great at understanding how to beat going second, but we'll try our best. This one isn't an instant concede because I do have a very good hand otherwise. No, the problem is... What do you grab? Okay. Oh, yeah, that makes sense to be in hand. I think if we called by this, though, that really hurts them a lot. I don't really know exactly where they're going from here, to be honest. Okay, no Fire King Sanctuary to deal with. That's actually really nice. I don't want to have to deal with this. I don't have to worry about the Xyz summon. They're making a lot of plays. They're definitely gonna end somewhere nice, but... will it be nice enough? I don't know. How do they plan to get the... I feel like something's not going right with this turn. How are they going to get the IP off here? Unless they just end turn here, but then they don't get Promethean Princess in the grave, which is kind of a big deal. But they can definitely get it in the grave using something else. 2 face downs. Don't like to see that, but... Now this does it from the grave, yes. Yeah. But I can stop it. Okay, second Gazelle is not ideal. Salamangreat Circle for Spinny in this case, I think, because we have we can go Gazelle into Gazelle into... Okay, well, now I have to call by that, because I just can't play the game if I don't call by that. So they are going to have a lot of really annoying stuff. Alright, so we're allowed to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. God, the day they ban that card is gonna be so satisfying. Is there a reason to not just go fire into Spinny? I guess not. Okay. Ah, okay, yeah, they can do that technically, and that's gonna be annoying technically. Because now they destroy this, probably. I mean, where are they really going from here, though? Like, yeah, they got a bunch of big boys, but... is that enough? This is a really hard board to break, because I'm unfortunately a very destruction-y based thing. Oh, SP Little Knight might actually be a problem. Because it's not going to the graveyard then. Okay, wait. That could be annoying. That's less annoying. I don't really care about Appaloosa. Spinny. I mean, they have a lot of guys. They have a lot of guys. But if I just pop the Fire King Island and wipe the board, like, what's exactly stopping me from doing that? Is it just anything that removes it? Sent to the graveyard. Okay. Alright, step one. We make Bay. Alright, let's get out the Appaloosa. Okay. But is that enough, sir? I don't know if it is. Okay, so, like, what's stopping me from just attacking the Appaloosa? I mean, oh, okay. But I still have ways to do this, so... Okay, I can still weasel. I want to actually... Okay. Oh, yeah, they can just kind of wait the board, huh? So, like, if I had one more extension, I would have had it. If I had one more extension, I would have had it. I think I had to go... I had to go into SP there before I did anything else. Oh, but I couldn't do that because... Maybe just Searching Fire. Yeah, Searching Fire was the mistake in the first place, I think. Searching Fire was the mistake in the first place. Dang, they had like the exact... They had exactly enough. I think if I had one more step, I would have been okay there. Alright, I think if we lose this one, I think I just cut my losses and be like, well, we made it back to where we went net neutral. Okay, 3 hand traps. I really need something from the Maxi ideally here, because otherwise I really just don't have plays. Alright, we Maxi and pray. It worked. Let's go. Is it just end turn? Please, like, try to make plays. No, 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 no. Do something. Do something. No, no, no. Do something. Okay. Please, draw anything in my deck that lets me combo. That'll do! Now, if he imperms twice, we are somewhat sad, but we can make it work. We can make it work. We can make this work. We can make this work. Alright, summon Spinny. Summon Mirage Stadio. Is that another imperm? Get rid of the spinning because we can still summon it again. If he Ash Blossoms, I think I just... Ooh, okay. That's spicy. So we can go into a 2, but that doesn't do anything for me. So I think we just chill. I think we just chill. Because we still have 3 interactions here that we can work with, technically. All 3 of them are pretty decent against what I'm assuming is Math Mech, because I don't think Defensor's in anything else, really. Besides maybe just like a generic Cyber's pile. So, like, yeah, we had a lot we could do to disrupt a play and still keep the Mirage Stalio on board, probably. So, it would have been a pretty tough game to come back from there. Alright, can we have another hand blessed of hand traps? Yeah, actually. This is a hand that can basically do what I need to do. It's against Lab. Okay. Less good, but... Alright, let's just get a couple things from this. That's fine. Okay. It'll take something from my hand, but I'm just gonna Ghost Ogre it, so it'll be funny. Uh-oh. Bye-bye. Could also Imperm, but I just want to make sure he doesn't hit... Okay, hitting Gazelle's fine because I have a circle, so it's all good. I'm pretty sure I could full combo off just a circle fairly easily. Fire into Gazelle into... Fire into Gazelle. Yeah, we can basically do, like, essentially full combo. Alright, they probably set another big, I assume. Yeah. But that's fine, because they really can't... Like, they just have, if I draw an Ash, it's basically over, by the way. Spinny's okay. Alright, it's really just the mystery trap that I'm that concerned about. Everything else is kinda... Ooh, a Call by the Grave would have been amazing, too, if I could have gotten that, but... We can kinda just make this work. It's just a big welcome and a whatever card. So yeah, we grab Fire. I really want to be able to get to the Weasel, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. I don't think we prioritize the Weasel this game. We're going second. We can get the Weasel off of the other stuff too. Oh, they have an Ash Engrave too, so I actually have things way easier than I anticipated. Well, you'd really love to see that. So it really comes down to the other mystery face down. There are a lot of ones that could really hurt me, but... That's a little premature for a big welcome labyrinth, I think. Because if you destroy my guy, I just don't care. Okay. Like, go ahead and destroy fire. I don't care. You gonna go for the hand? If you miss, if you... Okay, cool. You destroyed that. Congratulations. I'm just gonna do that now. Oh. God, I hate this card. Gold, I hate that card. Alright, well... Okay, I guess. We'll see how annoying this is. Alright. That's fine. I'm gonna save the imperm to prevent them from getting a trap from that. Actually... should probably do it right now, right? Maybe. I mean, they can't really recycle this, though, without popping a big welcome effect from Grave. And if they do that, I can then just... I don't know. This is a tricky situation. When you're behind on Lab, it's very tough. Black Goat is such a stupid card. I wish it wasn't UR, because I want to get it, but... I think we still imperm this, because there's really nothing else to imperm. If they return to hand, then so be it. I might just be dead is the problem. I'm not dead yet, but... I keep forgetting about Arias. I really need to just early imperm anyway, so that they just can't do it in general. I should have just impermed and not waited for them to activate it. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh's complicated, man. Yu-Gi-Oh's real complicated. It's really annoying. It's a lot of Lab today, surprisingly. It's a hard once, right? Yes, okay. I don't know why they didn't just dodge his big welcome. It's a very strange... because now you can do that, yeah. I don't think I want to have Gazelle come out yet. I think I want to save Gazelle for a different point. If I draw any of the Speedroid cards, I definitely win. If I draw Weasel, I win. If I draw Will, I win. If I draw Charge, I win. If I draw that, it doesn't help me in the slightest, actually. It's completely useless. And they're just gonna stop Gazelle, probably. I mean, I can still summon it. Are they just gonna bounce it back? Yes. Yeah, control deck that gets the jump on you is kinda not a good matchup. I'm making one last push to go to... We're making this gonna be the last push. If I lose another one, I'm probably gonna call it. We're gonna play until next loss. We're gonna play until either I get to Diamond 2 or the next loss. That is the game plan now. I'm gonna make one more push to try to get to 4 or to Diamond 2 in 3 wins. If I don't get it in 3 wins and we lose one, I will probably just call it then. Excellent hand outside the fact that I get wrecked by Maxi, of course, but which they have. Okay, cool. This might be the last time we play this because, this is really getting annoying. God, ban Maxi! No one likes to play with it, man. And here we go. And... oh. That's annoying. But I can still kind of play around it, I think. That's not like a game-ending card. Alright guys, let's see if we can play a game called Can I Play Around... Can I play around Droll and Lockbird with this deck? I think I can, actually. I think in this case we want to get Roar in the graveyard. I don't really have a way to get to a few of the key cards, the problem here, but that's kind of fine, probably. We can at least get to our... oh, we can't get to that, can we? Uh-oh. Wait. I maybe miscounted this a little bit. Uh-oh! We can at least get you in the graveyard. Okay, I kind of see a line that works here, thinking about it. Because this gets me to Roar. And I can still get to Promethean while still having a Gazelle in hand. And I have Max C. There's no way I can get to Little Knight, I don't think. It'd be cool if I could, but I don't think I can. I think I kind of blew that a while ago. I think I probably could have gotten to it, but I think I bungled it, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, and I didn't put a Balings either in graveyard. Man, this is a bungle for sure. That is a bungle. But it's a hand that might be able to do it. I still got Roar. I still have Max C. I have Gazelle. It is not an impossible. I have Roar, Prometheus Princess, and Maxi. They're all hands that can. They're all cards that can do stuff. It's him. Great. I mean, I can negate it with Roar. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Oh my god, he has Pydra. Can you only activate this once per turn, maybe? 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 No? Okay. Cool. That's so stupid. I was like, I'm hoping because of that he doesn't have Pydra in hand, but of course he has the best card in hand as well. Cool. If you have an Ash Blossom, I swear to God. Okay. Maybe we can draw into some hand traps off of this, and life will be good. Imperm is not helpful, unfortunately, in this case. I think. I mean, this world's where this works. Well, there really isn't, though. God, he has all of them. Why could I not Promethean Princess there? Oh, except during the damage step. Yeah, we're kind of screwed. I think here. Yeah. Ugh, that's really annoying. It's over. It's over. It's over. So this card negates, basically makes it you can't play effects anymore, so they just run me over and kill me. And they have a million damage to do so. I don't want to bother wasting time. Alright, you know what? Like I said, if I lost, I'm going to call it. It is midnight. We got ourselves a good stream of Yu-Gi-Oh! In. Good 4 hours. Good time to end it. Yeah, just a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Fun. I always like to do this on occasion, but I don't know. We'll see how much we do it in the future. If you guys like the content, please let me know, and I will know to continue doing it. But because it doesn't really seem to get a lot of attention during, but then I noticed like the metrics after, and it seems pretty good. I'll show the 2 decks that I've been playing today for those who haven't seen it yet. Little unfortunate, but I'm definitely getting tired of Yu-Gi-Oh for today. So we got back to the rank we were at when we started close enough to it. So that's good enough for me. Just wanted to show off the deck. I like showing off the decks when I have them built because I'm kind of happy and consider I haven't spent a dime on this game yet. I would happily do so if I felt like there was something worth buying, but there really isn't. But yeah, okay. We're gonna call it for now. The plan, I think, probably will be on Friday. We play ourselves some Banjo-Tooie. And then I'll probably do that Fridays and Mondays until we finish the game, and then I will switch to Brothership after we finish Banjo-Tooie, just to give people a couple weeks to play Brothership, because I know I have had people request, like I said, to ask if they would, if I would wait a tiny bit to play Brothership to let them experience it first, so that they could also enjoy my playthrough of it without having to wait, having to see it 2 weeks. They want us. I've had chatters request that. I kind of agree with that sentiment. I think Brothership is a game I don't mind waiting a couple weeks to play. I will play it. Guaranteed, we'll play it. But I also really want to play Banjo-Tooie really badly, so I'm going to play Banjo-Tooie on stream for a couple weeks, and then we'll play Brothership. Or, I mean, not a couple weeks, but probably like 3 or 4 weeks. I don't know how long that game is. Based on the first Banjo, because that one took a significant chunk of time. That one took like 4 or 5 streams, if I remember correctly. So I'm expecting Tooie to take about like 5 streams, so Friday, Monday, Friday, Monday, Friday. Would make sense. So that'll be probably the plan for Friday's stream. If you enjoyed the content, please feel free to join the community in the links in the description below, or follow me on Twitter, or, subscribe, like, enjoy the content. It's always appreciated. Yeah, so, Yu-Gi-Oh! I like this game. Might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I enjoy streaming it, and that's really all that matters. So, those are the decks. If you're curious, by the way, I mentioned the Math Mech deck earlier. This is the one I'm playing. This is the one I got me to Master 1 last season. I'm really pretty happy with this deck. So, I'd probably take more effect veilers if I had them. I need to craft more effect veilers, really. I kind of have been just sitting on doing that for way too long, and I really should just do it. I have U-Bell still if I want to turn to that. I still have my Sprite stuff. Which I need to get the 3rd Sprite starter as well now, but I've been kind of too lazy. Did I ever craft the 3rd Chaos Space for this yet? I did. Haven't tried this with the 3rd Chaos Space yet. I'm very curious to do that at some point. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a game that exists. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream because it's been 4 hours. I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I'll see you all on Friday for Banjo-Tooie. You all have a great one. Bye-bye.